Out of the household material, which is a ticking time bomb. From shower screens to tables to oven doors, we're surrounded by glass every day, and the last thing we expect it to do is explode. But as Neil Dawley reports, cheap imported glass products are shattering without warning and can be deadly.
It sounded like an explosion had gone off.
It exploded without warning and just came crashing down.
Shower screens, balconies, tables, oven doors, even drinking glasses.
Well, I came into the bathroom preparing for my shower. I'm from there, I'm not really sure, I can't remember, but when I opened my eyes, the bathroom was just covered in glass.
Annika Benton was showered in glass when the door exploded.
It's cut you here on the forehead and just under the eye.
Yeah.
It could have hit you in the eye.
Could have, yeah, and that's what's so concerning.
It exploded without warning and just came crashing down and shattered all the glass all over the floor.
Madhu Newton shares a similar story.
All the glass was flying everywhere and I was so nervous and frightened what was going on.
My fear is that if it happens and a child's there or a parent has a child in their arms, the consequences would be very, very different.
Real estate agent Eric Gordon rents out both houses north of Brisbane where the shower screen shattered. It's the fourth time in 2 years houses he manages have had exploding glass, making him wonder just how often it happens.
I'm not surprised that they will explode. There are imperfections in some glass that aren't picked up in the quality control side of things.
Ross Aarons runs a family business which has been supplying and installing glass products for nearly 3 decades. A staggering amount of glass he imports never makes it to his Melbourne factory.
Out of a container of about 200 panels, about 30 of them of the cheaper imports exploded on us while we were carrying them out of the container.
So, just how safe is it?
This is what happens when the cheap imported glass explodes. A piece of glass this big falling from a height could kill you.
But it doesn't have to fall on you, you can fall through it.
If the balustrading is put on high-rise apartments up to 50, 60, 70 floors, if one of them was to explode while someone was leaning on it, there's not much hope for them.
Ross accuses some overseas manufacturers of falsely claiming their glass complies with Australian standards.
It's known in the industry that some cheap Chinese imports have forged stamps, copying the Australian ones.
The glass from China can be extremely good, very, very good, the best that you can get, and it can be also not so good.
Professor John Barry is an expert employed by industry to study the glass window failures in high-rise buildings. He says the problem is it's virtually impossible to pick good glass from bad.
Some factories just are careless and don't obey the proper rules of manufacture.
Take steps to reduce the risk by checking where the made, like we did at this major hardware chain.
Made in China. Made in China.
The competitor only stocks glass manufactured locally.
You haven't had anyone bring that back or recall?
No.
Still, there's a warning.
They bubble. You get it as an air bubble, and when the heat gets to it, too much heat, the bubble expands and it's got nowhere to go, and it just shatters the glass into a million pieces.
Despite mounting concerns, glass continues to grow in popularity with builders.
Mark, the floor's made out of glass. This feels really weird.
It is. It's a weird sensation.
Just how strong is it?
Each panel will hold 180 kilos.
180. I'm 90. How heavy are you?
I'm a little bit less than you, Neil.
Should I be worried if we're getting close to that 180?
No, nothing to be worried about, not unless we're going to jump up and down on it.
Builder Mark Settry's taken the use of glass to a whole new level with this $270,000 extension of the Gold Coast mansion.
We're caught between the rock and hard place here with price on getting a job in on budget and still giving the client good product. But yes, I prefer Australian glass.
His advice to anyone looking to use glass is never cut corners.
Don't take the cheapest price. Beware of that cheaper price.
Others think the choice should to consumers.
I think we're waiting for an accident to happen, a death to happen. I think this industry should be regulated.